opponent might start to be doing something crazy, like getting out some Colossi or air units or just anything like that. So TLO just doing a little bit of scouting there, not a whole bunch though. And yeah, as I was saying before, so macroing is just leaving your units to do their own thing, and then microing is this kind of stuff, when you like burrow your units and just attack move, and then get these guys to attack quickly, and then you'll unburrow these units, wait till they take a fair bit of damage, and then burrow them again, so that, because roaches repair life, heal life very quickly. Now, I'm not exactly sure why he can see those, because I think he just shot the burrowed ones, but I'm not sure. They might have just unburrowed for a second, and I missed that. So, yeah, that's macro and micro for you. The fundamentals. So TLO going to be sending out a couple of overlords to just see what's cracking. Maybe just be a couple of little diversions there. I'm burrowing these few roaches. They're going to have to burrow again in just a second. Burrowing right at the opportune moment. See how fast they regenerate health? That is a very good advantage. Now, I couldn't think of any other word to use than good. You know, like when you're in school and they're like, come on, use better words than good. That's like year 2 stuff. But no, I couldn't think of anything better to do than good. What is this? These roaches are just like, doo. Yeah, did you see that production bar of the roaches just going crazy? Like, doo! But roaches don't build that fast, so I don't know what was going on there. So, Kiwikaki just getting a robotics bay facility. I always get that mixed up because there was the robotics bay in StarCraft 1, but now there's the robotics bay and the robotics facility in StarCraft 2. So usually I get that right, but I did just mix that up. So it's just going for this forge cannon wall right here. I'm not quite sure what it is about pro players and getting a forge in the wall on their initial expansion, but they just like to do it. Maybe I'll try it because it does appear to be working out for them. Now this observer just coming right here. Very unlucky for TLO, but unfortunately Kiwikaki did not have enough units to be able to kill all those roaches, but they did get a few shots off before those roaches unburrowed, giving him a little bit of an advantage. That poor zealot going down, just evaporating into thin air in his little red dust smoke. Now this cannon wall is probably, yes, going to keep TLO out of Kiwikaki's base for now. Now Kiwikaki is, if we look at the income tab, definitely ahead of TLO at the moment. He's about 500, that's not a real Australian, 500 minerals. Yeah, I'm Australian, by the way. So yeah, about 500 minerals per minute. Once in one of my replays I said 500 minerals per second, and I didn't realize until later that I said that, and I was like, when I was watching it back later, and I was like, oh crap, I said 500 minerals per second. Anyways, 500 minerals per minute, 5, 6, whatever, 100 minerals per minute, because Kiwikaki's expansion did go up a lot earlier than TLO's, which is not what you want if you're a Zerg player versus a Protoss player, as Zerg players do need to get those expansions up very quick. Now, TLO just trying to burrow these, burrow and micro, whatever, these roaches out of Kiwikaki's base, but to no avail, I'm afraid, because that observer was there, able to see all those roaches. They did burrow for a little while, but Kiwikaki got a few shots off because of the observer, as I just said. So, there's an infestation pit going down now, and Kiwikaki, sorry, just go scratching my nose. Kiwikaki getting another couple of gateways, because every time you get an expansion, obviously your income goes up, and you should get another couple of gateways to be able to match that income, because I sometimes forget to do that, and it's really annoying, because you'll just be like in a battle, and you just warp in a few men, you got like 200 minerals, and then you finish the battle, and you've got like 2,000 minerals, and you've only got like 4, 5, maybe 6 warp gates, and I'm like, oh crap, I've got to build more warp gates. And so that does get a bit annoying. So make sure every time you get an expansion, get more warp gates up. You might think that you're not going to be able to match production of units to the amount of minerals you're getting. You might, you might think you're going to be producing too many units to match the income. Sorry, is what I was trying to say. But trust me, you won't. So these immortals, a very smart, wise, intelligent, whatever the word is, choice of units for Kiwikaki to be producing now. Because if we just look here, immortals 20 damage, 50 damage versus armored, and obviously roaches are armored. Roaches? Yeah, roaches are armored. That just sounded like one whole string of word when I said it. Anyways, but I was just thinking the other day, I was just like, you know how marauders are armored, and they're strong versus armored, and stalkers are armored, strong versus armored, but unfortunately roaches are armored but not strong versus armored. I was just like, hey, that's a bit unfair. But then I just realized before that they are very fast at regenerating underground, as we just saw then, and that was hilarious. Kiwikaki just throwing down